Hello, hashtag Verse TV family. Welcome. It is week 173. I'm Aaron Mack, and the song that's in my mind right now is Gusto Kita by Gino Padilla, is how he pronounces his name. And it's so interesting because one, he sings his butt off on that song, and I love it very much. It's got a very 80s vibe because it's an 80s song. I think it was released technically like 1989 or something, but it's got an 80s sound very much, and I love 80s music. And again, he sings his butt off. And I remember I'm like, but it doesn't quite sound like he's singing in Spanish. What language is he singing in? I don't get it. And I look it up and it's like, oh, he's Filipino? Okay, so why is his last name Padilla? Padilla. That's what I thought it was at first, Padilla. And I remember I was speaking with an Uber driver from earlier in the week, and he was like, he was a beautiful brown skin, thick, light brown, beautiful, thick, um, dude from the Dominican Republic. And he explained to me, he's like, well, honestly, the Spanish, and I sometimes question if he said it as, we the Spanish did this, but I'm not sure. But either way, he let me know that the Spanish actually conquered and colonized the Philippines. And I'm like, what? Because I always thought that the only uh, place where countries were colonized was in Africa. I always thought that only the Africans got colonized and just got that raw deal. But I've learned, and I was talking to Basic Complexity before the show, and he's like, "Yeah, I knew that." He's like, "Other places were also colonized, and um, the Philippines were a territory of Spain, and they were colonized by Spain, and they got their independence. I think it said in the late 1800s, almost 1900s, or something. But I never knew that. And I think about other singers that I love who are Filipino, and they have very Spanish last names. Like Regine Velasquez is somebody, somebody Rivera, and she sings her butt off. And I'm like, where are all these last names coming from in the Philippines? And it's because they were colonized by, anyway, Basic Complexity.
Wow.
I know, I just pass it off. Go ahead, go on. What song is in your mind, sir?
All right, thank you. The song on my mind, and this personally takes me back some years. But it's a song by Hope. You all know the singer to me. On her album came out, I cannot remember the year. But her album was called A New Day. And my song from the album was called If I Were You. And more or less, she was singing the song, If I Were You, I Wouldn't Be Here. And she was just saying that she was not in a place to deal with someone new at the time. And I personally was in the same situation based off of a past relationship and realizing that I wasn't ready to be in another relationship yet. So more or less, I felt what she was saying, like she was saying in the song, if I were you, I wouldn't be here. And yeah, that's how I felt also.
If I were you, I wouldn't be here. Yeah, I love that song by Tamia very much. I love,
Yeah.
you and I both love Tamia. She's phenomenal, and absolutely. And Celine Dion actually also has a song called "If I Were You," but that's another story. But yes, yes, and right. Okay. So I want to. Okay. We first want to give our special thank yous to all of well, thank you to everybody who listens to and views hashtag Verse TV everywhere around the globe. We love you all. Thank you so much. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
And I want to give a special shout out to the specific countries that gave our podcast a listen last week. And of course, USA and Singapore, again, thank you. Belgium, again, thank you. Germany, again, thank you. And we have a new somebody, Spain. And by the way, I will say, as far as my beautiful Dominican Republic dude, whether or not he claimed that conquering and um, colonizing of the Philippines, I was like, "You're so beautiful. All you have to do is just hold me, and I'll forgive you." Like my forgiveness really matters. But still, no. It's But yeah, and also, the topics for this week are the first topic that you'll see in just a moment is In My Mind, Part A, and it's coming from a Tevin Campbell interview with People Today, or what was it? Yeah, People Today, and at Jacked App, featuring a beautiful couple who is, they met on Jacked and they are now engaged. And the second topic is our Great Tea Dialogue 173. And that's coming from at Brandon.j with at We're After Hours and at Avery Wilson and at Tiffany Camille vocalist. Our third topic today will be coming from yet another fun, fancy, free installment of T He Wants FR. T He Wants for real, coming from a profile that I came across on Jack, and we'll discuss it. We'll chop it up, right? Basic complexity, we'll chop it up.
Yeah.
And our fourth topic is at uh, In My Mind, Part B, and it's coming from at Talk to Spirit 173 hashtag Verse TV. I'm Aaron Mack.
Kevin, aka Basic Complexity.
Hashtag Verse TV family. Hashtag Verse TV 173